Hello YouTube, and today, we're doing a good old redstone thing. You guys aren't probably familiar with my, any redstone builds of mine, as I do not premiere it on YouTube. Normally, it's just not something. Right here, however, is a fully automatic cobblestone machine, or not completely fully automatic. There's a really weird startup for it. Like, it's kind of weird because it uses observers and stuff, and it's just kind of weird, but it stacks up it's a pretty good cobblestone machine. It's been on not even 10 minutes, and you've already got quite a bit of cobblestone in the system. No clogs, because it's just hoppers into that. You can, of course, put this in your automatic sorter of some sort. But, today I'm going to be teaching you how to build this. It's a really cool mechanism. It works pretty well. Again, like I said, you have to start it up kind of weird. Also, I'm missing an observer real quickly. Alright, I'm just bad, so I didn't place the observer. That's just me. One moment. It's never good to place other redstone things in redstone builds, but I'm doing it anyways. There you go, fix that. There we go. So we got that observer there now. So as I said, today I'm gonna be teaching you how to build this. It's kind of weird. It uses TNT duplicators. This is not my design. I forget who did it. But just saying, giving credit out to whoever came up with this little mechanism here. This is not my design. This is somebody else's. There's probably been a ton of other cobblestone machine designs, but this is one of mine. Again, like I said, it's not the most functional thing in the world. It's basic. It's basic. It tells you it works for. But for now, I'm going to tell you how to start and stop it. So, to stop it, you just flick this lever, and what that does is it pushes this piston here, so this little clock can no longer work and turn that system on, and those TNT droppers can no work. You can turn it off. Now, to start it back up, it's really weird, so you have to make sure so you turn this off, click this button, and then sometimes it will automatically start. Other times, if this isn't so, if this is the full 12 blocks, it won't work, and you'll have to come up here and find an observer and punch the block, and then it will automatically start doing that. But I'm gonna teach you how to build it. It's quite simple. It's easy for people to build. I don't remember what this is called, but this is old school redstone. This is something called a one-tick. This is like a one-tick setter. It sets things so it only gives off one tick of redstone power to your system, and that's how you get this clock running any longer, and you just jam the clock. By chance, I don't honestly know, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So, as you know, enough rambling. Time to get into building this thing. So, I'm gonna pick the blocks. I'm not like all those YouTubers in the world that already have stuff ready. So, alright. Let me get everything. I don't need sandstone in this episode or video. So I'm gonna get that and that, and then there we go. So that is not every single block needed, because these machines are probably the most complex, even though they're not very complex. I didn't position this one exactly correct. You might want to position it different, because I got it so close to the edge that sometimes the TNT will drop on this. So you might want to reposition that. Those things can be positioned wherever. So first step, we are going to be getting this piece done, where it does that. So the first thing you want to do is, however large you want it, you're going to make your cobblestone creator. So what you're going to do is you're going to let's make it 2 slices, because I want this to be not too long of a video and I don't want to be sitting here all day. So let's just build up the system. There we go, there we go, there we go. Got some reminders going off. So this is going to be for lava. Do not put any liquids in it. I tried that a little bit ago and it, doesn't do it. I'm going to leave this running. Hope you don't hear it. So yeah, this stacks up on cobblestone pretty fast. I've seen jams with this. Is what will happen is all of these will come up before that TNT can explode. And it'll just get a jam. It's fine and easy to fix. You just punch that. So I'm gonna leave that running and I'm gonna, because in the end I want to show you how fast it is, because it isn't very long to build this. So you're gonna start out by just making yourself a good old style the good old style cobblestone creator. So you put it like this, but then since the cobblestone gets created here, you're going to put some pistons, regular pistons. Most of it is made out of regular pistons. Only these 2 things are sticky pistons, otherwise it would get stuck. And I don't like using the spit mechanism unless I'm doing that type of redstone. And so this is some of it. So I gotta go get an observer. So let me get one. You don't have to grab it how I do it. You can always go to creative inventory and search up observer up there. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get it so we can power these pistons. So take some observers, and instead of making it, so you're gonna make the sensors face down, and just kind of do that. Get really close and make sure the observers are aiming up. Destroy these blocks. There you'll see that the pistons go up, but it's not a flying machine, so it's not going to fly away. I'll put that a hole in there, just so it's functional in a moment. So, and then we're going to put some redstone, a quick old redstone line on under there. As you can see, it's pretty easy. You can make this as big as you want. As I said, it's not hard. It's just a matter of practice on making these things. So you can cover that up. And then what you want to do next is what we're doing now is we're making this really weird system right here. The reason I put this lever here is because you need to keep that on. Obviously, you can put a button system, but that would be kind of weird because you'd have to put like a toggle T-flop system, which I can teach you how to do in a moment. So if you do not want a lever, you can switch that out. But for now, we're just going to be doing the old lever mechanism for people who do not want to do the other mechanism. I will make sure that mechanism is in the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and then we're going to make a special clock. So it's going to be a longer clock that goes like this. But first of all, we got to make it a special clock, as I said. So what's going to happen is the reason it has to be a little bit built different is we're going to have to put a sticky piston that is like this for the lever mechanism, or if you want the other mechanism. What you're going to do is it's as simple as this. So you just do this, and then you can lay the redstone like that, and when this comes out, what happens is it splits the redstone, so redstone signals can't go through that. What you can do now is you can make yourself the clock. So before I get into that, so first we're going to make the clock. You can also want to put that little thing in. So the clock, you're going to put 2 redstone repeaters, just like this, on each side. Make sure they're all facing in the slightly same direction. What I mean by that is you want the redstone to go in a single direction. You don't want it to go like this, and then if this redstone hits this and all of a sudden it tries to go that way, it's not going to work. It's just going to jam and just stop moving. But anyways, so once you get that piece done, you need to attach these. Make sure these are all max ticks. It's as simple as tapping on if you're on Pocket Edition. This works on all versions. Or just, right-clicking if you're on PC. Xbox, I don't know the controls. I think it's like R. That's like PS3 or PlayStation is R. One of the R's, that your simple place button on the PlayStation, or the place button on the Xbox. So it works on all versions. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to simply connect the line like that. Of course you can put this wherever you want to, and you can just make it so it's like through a wall. You know what I mean? Past a wall, and you don't have to see all this ugly mechanism. I'm just going to get it to a point where it's redstone. Because the thing about redstone is it's not always pretty. It's just kind of the thing about redstone. It never really is pretty. So, what we're going to start off by doing now is we're going to be making a way to start the system, or start the pistons. So what you're going to do right here, or a way to start the clock. So you're going to put this one sticky piston there, a block there, or any block of choice. It doesn't have to be cobblestone, it just has to be a movable object. 2 redstone repeaters, redstone dust, and a stone button, or any button, it doesn't matter. 1 redstone repeater, and you just run a line into there. If you see, when you shut that, click that button, it should keep doing that in a loop. If you see, I did this clock wrong. Alright. Let me fix that. You're going to want to put the clock like this. That way you actually have a purpose for some of these things. And then just connect this up like this. You don't have to connect it this bad, but you can connect it any way as long as you have this somewhere. And now for the lever system, pretty simple. You just run a line like this, just like this. I'm going to put the lever right next to the button. You can put it wherever, because I just like it when they're all in one spot. Make sure to try to compact it as much as you can, but not too much, otherwise you're not going to really be able to build this in survival mode, because you'll have to fly everywhere to get around it. So now you have this mechanism ready. Again, we are not going to be putting the liquids in until later, and the machine is done. So right now, you have this. Go up to the pistons and build 12 blocks high. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Leave it at that. You can break these blocks under it if you want to. I think you should build another one right above the other piston, so you know where those are. So this, actually I think they upped the piston push limit a little bit, so actually I'm not going to take risks. Actually you want to, alright, so we're going to test this real quickly. So, because I didn't really get how long it was going to have to be, but it should still work fine, don't worry. It's going to, because it has to be at the max limit. Let's turn this on. There we go. So let's just leave that running for a moment. We'll be back once it is done doing its thing of going all the way up. Hey guys, so I'm back again instantaneously for you. Sorry about that, my audio is weird right now. There you go, headphones are adjusted. So you see where it stops. What you're going to want to do is you're just going to, if you have some buckets, you can of course bucket it. I'm just going to put blocks there to get rid of it. So what you're going to do is you're going to leave 3 blocks. You're going to count 3 blocks down, and then you're going to destroy these, because you don't need these. You don't want these. They're just extra. So once that is done, I'm going to shut this off real quickly. Another thing is you can shut this off, wait till that pulse ends, and then turn this back. Turn that off. Sorry, I got a little seltzer. So once you have this, what you're going to do is you're going to put some observers, just like this. Make sure the redstone is facing out, and then you can detect that. There's cobblestone there. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take regular pistons. Remove this. I'm just going to build like that, and then put these there, and then remove that. I would just put that as a placeholder. You can put this back if you want to. I would actually, that way you can tell how this is working. Now, you can take any block. I like taking slabs because they are more compact, and they just, easier to work with. So you got to get these materials, 3 more materials, and then you are done with the almost done with the regular mechanism. Then you have to build the chamber and the TNT duplicators. After this, though, you have gotten your movement system done on how to move blocks. So what you're going to do here is you're going to put some slabs down, or whatever block you want to do here. Make sure there's redstone coming from this. You're going to probably want to bring it out 2 blocks. I'm going to do the same for up here, except you're going to bring it out 2 blocks, but you're going to put redstone repeaters in that, and then I'm going to put that like that, just like so. You're going to put, so you don't need ticks here. I would not put any redstone ticks there, otherwise you may jam the system a little tiny bit. It will make it slow. These guys won't sense anything. These guys won't push anything. You have a major system jam, and then you have to reset this, obviously, and then punch this again, which is fine. Or break this, because punching it in survival mode doesn't really do anything. This might not be very easy to do in survival mode, because if you see, this is a lot of obsidian to use. Just a lot of obsidian. It's possible to do, but it's not that easy. Now, back to this. What we're going to do is going to build up like that. Put 1 there. Or I'm just using a lot of placeholders right now. Alright, so then you put some redstone there. What's happening now is you've created something called a redstone ladder, and what that's doing is when this goes here, it's gonna go up here and then up here. So that's you need to use slabs here, otherwise it's not gonna work. So now you have your movement system done. That is the entire movement system. So like if I were to start this up right now, what would happen is it would go and it would jam, but then it would jam over here because I don't have the TNT stuff. But since this is smaller, what's gonna happen is it's, not gonna do the exact same thing. But if you see, that's how it works perfectly. And then, of course, you need those ones to push more blocks into this. So let's remove these. Just remove that. Perfectly good. And then, so you know that cobblestone's going to be right here. So build as far as you want to kind of go, but make sure. So how high is this, first of all? You got to really know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 13 blocks. So they changed the push and push limit to 12 blocks. 13 blocks. So you can only go 13 blocks. So what I would do is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't count correctly there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There you go. Just take away 1 just in case. So what you're going to want to do is make sure it's full 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to want a 13 because otherwise we're going to have something weird. And now, in survival mode, you're going to want to build a smaller one of these, so that way you don't have to use this obsidian. You don't actually have to use this much obsidian, but I decided to. You can actually make this 1 layer tall here, but you do need this obsidian. You can change this to whatever block as long as here, because there's water over it. This only has to be 1 block tall, but you know, I decided to make it a little bit taller just in case TNT flies out, because now you can, if you don't do that, there's a chance that this TNT block or that TNT block will throw this TNT block or this TNT block way over there at your base, or way over there at whatever there is. I don't know. So you're gonna sometimes you might want a 1 slice one, but I'd recommend a 2 slice one, because otherwise the TNT duplicator is going to do that quite a bit, where it's just going to fall off the edge. So now you're going to want to make your explosion chamber, and what you're going to do is you're going to get some obsidian. Like I said, though, I'm going to make this a little different, just so it. I'm trying to build the survival kind of version. So what you're going to do is you want to go at least. So you're gonna build out like this. Make sure you have at least 1 block of air there. Build like that. Compact it as much as possible. So I'd say make sure. So count all the way. Count like 10 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then actually just count 9 blocks in, because you know it's just easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put an obsidian block there. Same with here. And then you're just going to want to place a bunch of obsidian like this. Don't place it as careless as me, because right now I'm in creative mode, meaning I can just break stuff. If you're in survival mode, though, you're going to have 3 minutes, or like a minute of just mining out a block, fixing that. So now that you have this done, what you can do is you can just build down like this, another layer, because you need this at least. You don't need that. Now, next, what you can do is you can just, so what you're going to want to do here at the 9th, you're just going to do this. And you're also going to do that on the top. So now it's just sliding in, as you can see. Now, I'm going to use cobblestone for this, because it is just a resourcefulness of survival, and it's easier. So I'm going to just kind of put as far as I can reach, so I can put I'm going to put water in right now, but I'm also going to really hope that it doesn't hit any redstone. So so with that 1 extra block of space, make sure you at least have it 9 blocks long, otherwise you're going to have a weird thing where this is dripping off, and you don't want that. Next thing, so you're going to drop down 1 more block. This actually, since it isn't, actually no, it's going to be in water pretty soon, so you're going to just build like this, and then I'm trying to be as conservative as possible right now. Alright. And then I'm just going to build a really long tube, because I want to. Boom. Wait. Alright, so now that that's in there, we're just going to So now that that's all the way, so make sure the tube goes as far as possible. That way you not have, because you want it to slide in correctly. Because with that, now it's going to perfectly slide into the hopper. As you can see there, we didn't have a hopper. This isn't the full system. We are very lucky I built this so much smaller, because it's not going to take me ages to build up this 1 block high piece rather than that really big thing. So, yeah, just some background noise by chances. It's alright though. Alright, So there you go. You got that little thing. It's not the entire... I'd actually recommend building it a single block higher than that. Otherwise, you're going to have some pretty nasty explosions in there. And that's not going to be very fun, having that type of problem. Because you're going to have to get in here, or like wherever it exploded, and fix things. You don't need the top piece, but I'd say... you actually... it's best to add it, though, because other than... If you don't, there's a chance that, like, an item will come over here and won't end up in the hopper. So, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your hopper. And then you're going to put a hopper like so. Not exactly like that, though, because what's going to happen... There you go. And then place it like that. Just like so. And just make it a tube. There we go. We have a tube leaking into this. We're gonna need some chests. So down here, mattering on how much wood you want to put for chests into this thing, I would recommend adding at least three layers of chest. It just is so much easier to... It isn't like too big that you can't access the top one, because if another fourth will add weird, like it'll be weird and not easy to access. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna shift build. And, oh, I built it off by one. That is fine though. So that is fine because, well, you can always do this. So you put that there, and then put that like that. So now that that's ready, had to take a little bit of drink. There. So now that you have that ready, the machine is almost ready to go. You just need a way to destroy this. So again, I'm going to be coming over here because I don't have any materials. And you get all these materials. You only need a single TNT block for this build. You need a twirl fan, so that's the only thing that's actually somewhat hard to get. So there we go. I want all of this stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. And then I'm just going to stop at that. I'll grab some more stuff if I have to. But since this is so close, it's easier to build. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go so you're going to want to go here to this wall. So if it's bigger, you're going to want to go to here for every side. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here because this is a smaller build. What you're going to do is you're going to build up like this high. It doesn't matter how high it is as long as it's out of explosion reach. Otherwise, you're going to blow the system up, and that's not going to be fun. You're going to do this, and then you're going to build like that. So you're kind of building two L's, but one lower L, and then the other's a little bit higher. And that's just how you build it. And you put one there, and you get it, right? And then hopefully you put a cobblestone wall here, a big old wad of TNT here, a detector rail, minecart, dead horn. As long as it's on a coral fan, it has to be dead. It has to be dead, and you just stick it on the side right here. You cannot stick it there. Now go ahead and take your sticky piston. It can either be positioned here, or here, whatever build space you have to do anything, or where you have. And then I'm going to get some redstone stuff real quickly. I don't need that. Alright. So I'm just getting some redstone stuff. Then these are the last 3 items you're probably going to ever need to build this thing. I may have built this a little bit close to the edge. It should still be fine though. I think it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah. Because, oh wait, no, it throws stuff forward, so you gotta remember that it does throw things forward. So yeah, you gotta remember that next. But you know, that's life. So you gotta throw it together just like so. You remember the thing, wall. Of course, I had to delete everything. TNT. You don't have to put the TNT at that time. I don't want to misclick, so. Ooh, we left one of these. So, minecart. So you're gonna want to get a minecart. Put it on the detector rail. It's not gonna blow anything up yet. You're gonna just search up fan. Can be any of the dead coral fans. I like this one for some reason. It's just more compact. And then you're obviously going to, no, I don't know, not obviously. You're gonna go to piston. This is the last time you're ever gonna use a sticky piston most of this build yet again. I'm saying this. It goes off of regular pistons. So you're gonna do that. You're gonna get this thing again. Like I said, you position it anywhere as long as it's on these 3 blocks. And then just make sure it's touching that, just like so. And then you just go that. Alright, okay. And then just like so, you have yourself a functioning TNT duplicator. Like I said earlier, not my design. I forget who designed it. I don't really know. I'll try to search for it again, and I'll see if I can put it in the description. And go check out that guy's channel. But so now that we got the TNT, the tint. A way to secure this is probably like 2 slabs that way or something, or here. Yeah, you can add that. I'm not gonna add it because I haven't tested it, and there's a chance that won't work. Water. There's just a chance it won't work, but that chance isn't too high. Again, you're gonna want this. Get rid of that. Alright, so since this is so small, you only need a single TNT duplicator. So what you're gonna do from here is, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna take from here, and just build off that, just like so. And then you're going to want to build something called a redstone ladder. Again, I'm doing a lot of placeholders, so these things take forever. So I'm going to cut myself building the ladder out up, but as you can see, this is just how you build it. You just put slabs in these positions, and you put redstone on each slab. It has to be at the correct position, otherwise it'll be a half slab position, and you cannot place redstone on it. See you in a moment. Hello guys. Okay, so I'm back. I finished building the ladder. Now, for those of you who don't know what redstone is, or a lot of you know what redstone is, but you don't understand a certain mechanism. So, from here, you don't want the TNT dropping at the exact same moment that drops, as the cobblestone moves. So what you're going to do is, from here, you're just going to build a clickable line. You're going to also need this somewhat, otherwise, by chance, the redstone won't even reach the output, because it's almost 15 blocks there. So what you're going to just do this, and then put this, and then put it max ticks, and then just build over here. You can do it max ticks, actually, but I'd recommend actually 2 ticks for a smaller build like this one. Large builds like that one, you're going to want max ticks, but I'd just say 2 ticks for this one because it's smaller. And then, boom, your system is complete. See it in action. You know how to start it up because I taught you in the beginning. But for those of you who do not like redstone, you don't have to watch for this part because this is an extra part. I'm going to be teaching you a T-flop or that's just like a fancy way of a toggleable button, and it's just like so what it's gonna do is it's gonna act like a lever, like that thingy bob right there, but it's also gonna look like this thingy bob over there. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take a lot of redstone things. You're gonna get rid of that. A lot of, if you like redstone out there, you're probably gonna know about this already. So I'm gonna just delete that much of the line, and I'm gonna place a button down just like so. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'm doing the remote system. So you're gonna put you know, I'm gonna be fancy, like I am sometimes. There you go. So you're just gonna put some whatever block of choice. Get some redstone on you, because if you don't have redstone on you, this isn't gonna work very well. So you're gonna build around something this big. You go here and then get some hoppers. So I'd just get dirt or something for this, because you're never gonna be looking in this. It's just one of those things that you just want to be nice and compact about, and resourceless about. Just throw some of that. And this is basically a timing system. And what this does right here is you're just gonna turn a button on and off, basically. So you're gonna open this up. So yep, and you're gonna get comparator. Good old comparator, and put that there. See how it's turning on and off? Well, you're gonna get a torch. Good old redstone torch. They're very useful. Very, very useful. Put one there, and then you put one there. And then you're gonna just do this, and it should work. In theory, I'm terrible at redstone, so yeah, I really am bad at redstone. Something like this. I know how to do this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just bad at redstone. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Just having trouble right now. Alright. Work. 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 Well, I'll show you another T-flop with a button, because that one's not working. This is like a different type of T-flop, and it works sometimes, but it doesn't always work. Just saying. So we're going to do another T-flop using a button. So I'm going to get myself a button, a piston, sticky this time, and you're going to get yourself whatever block. I like doing this because it's redstone style, taking blue and yellow wool. So I'm going to do this for halves, and get some redstone. Get some redstone. Make sure you got the redstone repeaters. Get some regular redstone, because why not? So I'm gonna make this basic and put a button there. So now I'm gonna put it on yellow wool because it's easier to see. There you go. So now that you got a button there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that and then put some redstone there. Put a stick piston like that. Blue wool. Wait, no, you're gonna move this one more down, and then put some blue wool, redstone repeater, just like that. Another redstone repeater, and one of these, and a redstone block. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna really quickly do that, and it's gonna spit out its block. I click this again. It's gonna do that, and it's gonna bring it back. And so to show you that, I'm gonna build a quick old redstone line, because these things are simple and easy to build. So bring it all the way over here, connect it back up. It's gonna do the exact, and I mean the exact same thing that the lever did. So if I click this button, see, it's just toggled, and this thing's doing that. And then I click this again, and it just pulls back, and it doesn't turn. Like, if I did a regular button, Like if I were to just do this, see how it just temporarily does it. So you want, this is just a T-flop. Pretty simple mechanism. I'm gonna turn it off right now. But if you want to see this in action real quickly, I can show you that. So make sure this is off. As you know, I'm gonna keep it on that, and then I'm gonna take this stuff out of my inventory. I'm gonna turn on the clock. I am really bad at. I'm just bad. So I'm gonna yet again get lava and water. I forget that you need this. This is like the main ingredient to this. Wait for that. And there we go. It should automatically start. What's going to happen? So I'm going to clear this out because if you don't clear that out, you're going to have a messy situation, we'll say, and it's not going to be that fun. So you're going to have a jam. And as this climbs up, it's actually kind of satisfying. This makes a decent elevator for only going up. And then what happens is that senses that. And that happens. It keeps sensing that it's going up. As you see, there you go. And as you see, it's going in and out. Oh, no, I broke this. No. So, yeah, I just gave this thing a jam. Give it a moment. Because I forgot a very vital thing. So I'm going to keep that at 2 ticks. I'm going to grab another one of these. Some more redstone. And some more slabs. So, a vital thing is to make sure. So around here, or actually like here, you got to make sure you have enough time. So you're just going to do that and quick. Just a quick old thing. And there we go. Just like so. All spiffy, just like that. And then, boom. And just as the morning sunlight rises, we finish the build, and I'm going to give this a quick old punch here. And the system should kick. Wait, no. Boom. Wait, did I do it correctly? As you can see, it just blows that up. So as it goes, that happens, as you can see, and it's really annoying sometimes. Like, you can get really close to blowing your stuff up. This is more efficient in the sense that it blows everything up. But for a little bit, you're just kind of creating TNT for no reason. Because, you know, there's nothing to really drop it on. Sometimes you'll have that where you'll actually, like, eliminate this far. But as you can see, this thing is pretty quick, because it's been running for 10 seconds now, and it's already gotten that much. Also, there's probably a lot in the hopper systems. It's also because this cobblestone takes forever to spawn in. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't think about that. That happens sometimes. It's really annoying. Gotta start the machine back up. There you go. The machine's working again. Should be. In theory, it should be. Oh. That should fix it. Just gotta start the thing up. Boom. There we go. There we go. Machine working yet again. And as you can see, let's see how fast. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That was close. You can blow up the system if that happens. Let's see how this thing's done. Seems to have done pretty good. Oh, we jammed the system. The system has been jammed. But yeah, you got a sustainable. It's a pretty good amount of cobblestone. You know what I mean? Let's unjam the system. Simple as doing that. And then it's completely unjammed in seconds. Well, another great way to do that, unjam it, is to make sure it's not going to immediately get jammed by itself. So you got to make sure that some of that is gone. And then you can break that. And then, in theory, yeah, it should all work. Jeez, I keep blowing up redstone. There we go. There we go. Fix that. Fix that. So in theory, it shouldn't keep blowing up redstone. I'm telling you, this is one of those things that is it just breaks so easily. But as you can see, this system go bye-bye. It's decent. It's decent. It's not terrible. It's gonna break the system one day because yep, it already did break the system. Because TNT sucks sometimes. Sorry. It really does. It just breaks and once the system is broken, it breaks itself even more. Like that, it happens where like what will happen is it will break this, but then all of a sudden TNT starts dropping out of that, and then the system just drops cobblestone on the floor. See we just dropped like 18 pieces of cobblestone on the floor. That would have ended up in this chest. So as you can see, you probably want to make something called an obsidian catch. But this is quite expensive. What it does is it just you just build like something like this. It just catches the TNT. It's like really expensive for what it is. And there goes some of my redstone, doesn't it go? But the smaller the system, the more efficient normally, or more fast it can go. But there you go. That completely fixed the system. That literally can fix the entire. If it keeps getting caught here, you might actually want one more layer of catch. But normally one layer should be enough. What will happen is it gets here, but if another TNT hits it, it blows up. It's not going to go flying out of the system and go here. So you can leave this running. It's one of those things that you can leave and just kind of let it do its own thing, and just kind of leave and just kind of let it do. Because sometimes it just works that way sometimes. But as you can see, it's quite an efficient machine, if you ask me. Sometimes you'll have TNT get stuck that way. Again, this is why I recommend obsidian. It just works so much better. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is, for this part, you're going to actually really want obsidian and need it, because other than that, you're going to blow up the system if you don't do that. Because that seems to be the part that gets blown up the most. Show you in the system. And the good thing is TNT now drops all of its every single item that you blow up with it, so you're not going to be losing items for blowing stuff up. Like, I mean, still with a creeper, you're going to annihilate a ton of stuff, but it's not going to come to you. But, as you can see, it works pretty well. The smaller the system, the less jammable it is, because it just blows all of it up before it can, like, even reach halfway. The thing about the larger systems, they're slower. And this happens where you'll have this thing, and then all of a sudden, like, 5 of the pistons can't do anything. I mean, it unjams itself, but the thing about this is since they're so massive, they can produce a lot of cobblestone within a short amount of time. Yet again, if you want a really good system, you know, you're gonna wanna not use these. Alright, this video's been really long and probably longer than it should have been because I spent a long time explaining how it works. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. You know, and see you next time, hopefully. Go check out some of my other videos. I have a lot, not a lot, sadly, but, you know, I just go recommend checking out some of my other videos on my channel. You know, they're just more fun than this. You know what I mean? Watching me do redstone isn't the most fun because it takes me hours to figure things out. Hope you have a great day, and see you next time.